Well, hello. Welcome to the stream. My name's Abhilash. I am going to be teaching you from today how to start developing mobile applications. Just checking to see myself on the stream, and we will start right away. Everybody who is already here, welcome. Good to see you all here. I am just waiting for some feedback on my screen. Perfect. I see myself, I hear myself, and here we go. Once again, welcome to the stream. Hello, Agastya. Hello, Samriddhi. Hello, Divyashri. Hello, Sinjini. Welcome all of you. Today, we are going to be building something that looks like this. We're going to start this process. We'll take it slowly, and step by step, we will learn the art of building a web application. We are picking something that looks exactly like this. Whenever I do a stream, I hear a lot of you asking, Sir, is there Menti today? Do we have a quiz on Menti? So, what I thought was, how about we actually build something like Menti? How about we build something that looks and works like Menti? It's a quiz, it's got questions, answers. You click on the answers. If you get it right, you get some score. If not, you get no points, and so on. And basically build a full-fledged mobile application that you can install, create yourself, you can install on your phone, share it with your friends and family, and just have a lot of fun in doing so. All right. Uh, so that's the plan. That's the 7-day plan. We are going to take it slowly. Today, I am going to teach you how to first of all set up your system to be able to develop these mobile applications. All right. So first things first, let's see what we are building. We're going to write code like this. On the left side, you will see this code. Some code like this. I have hidden some of the code that's a little longer than what you see here. But in general, this is the kind of code we are going to write. Don't be overwhelmed. We are going to take it very, very slowly. The end product is going to look something like this. Okay. So it will have this colored box on the top which says quiz app, has the question number here, a question is available here, and then you have these options, right? If you click on the right answer, for example, this question's answer is 1983. You click on that, you move to the next question, you answer each question, whether you get it right or wrong. Finally, you reach a point where you get a total score 400 out of 600. That means I got 4 questions correct, 2 questions wrong. That is how this is going to be. And if I click on restart, the quiz will restart. And if we have written it such a way, then it will load new questions, or it may load the same questions again. So this is the loop. This is the app that we are going to build. I hope you are excited about this. We are going to spend half an hour today and set up the system for you. What I would expect at the end of this session is for you to go and immediately download and install 2 things. That's it, just 2 things, and we are good to go. In the next few classes, I'll go teach you how to install some other things also. Let's not try to do everything all together at once. After this class of half an hour, you should spend at least 10-15 minutes in downloading and installing, and maybe practicing a little bit, and that should get you started. All right, ready then? Let's start this. What I've done here is that I have been using a code writing system, or what is called an SDK, a software development kit called Flutter. Okay. So Flutter is the one that we need to install. We need to install 2 things. One is the screen on which I'm typing. For example, this part, this is called Visual Studio Code or VS Code. And I need to install a package or a SDK called Flutter. Okay. So these are the 2 things we need to install. I'm going to leave later in the chat links about how to download them, where to download them from, how to install, what settings to do, all of that. But let's keep it simple now and try and go to the next screen and understand what it is that we are going to install. Okay. You should now be seeing a screen on which I'm showcasing a website. That website is called flutter.dev. Flutter.dev is the website, and this is where you're going to be downloading your app, the SDK. Okay. Up to this point, however, though, if you're watching and you have not clicked on the like button, what are you doing? Click on the like button on this video, subscribe to this channel, and just hit that notification icon, so that this is a series of 7 videos, right? So you'll get notifications when I release the next parts and so on and so forth. So yeah, and if you know somebody else, your friend, your family, somebody who can benefit from this, call them now, because they'll get to see how to build a mobile app right from the beginning. Okay, so hit that like button, share this with your friends, let them come along on this ride, and maybe they'll learn something along as well. Okay, so this is the website once more: flutter.dev, D-E-V, F-L-U-T-T-E-R, flutter.dev. You go to that website, and on the top right corner, right here, you are going to see a button that says Get Started. Okay, so if you click on that Get Started button, you will immediately see 4 icons like this. One is for Windows, second is for Mac OS, third is for Linux, and fourth one is for Chrome OS. Now, depending on which operating system you're using, you can decide to click on your operating system. I am using Mac right now, so I'm going to click on this, and I'll have a link here that says download, like this. Okay, so if I download, after that, I have these steps to follow. All the steps are very clear. Wherever something has to be, you know, you have to be careful about, that's mentioned here as well. This is step number 2. This is step number 3. You do these 3 things and you are good to go, right? That's the Mac way. I don't have a Windows system to showcase the steps there, so I'll show you some images instead. So this is the Windows view. If you click on this, once again, it's pretty similar. You click on this to download. If you click on this, you can download this to wherever you want, and then you extract the zip file, and you might want to create a folder called SRC in your C drive. Okay, and there put the Flutter folder. There's a folder inside it. There's an installation folder inside it. Just copy the whole thing after you unzip it into this path called CSRC. If you do not know how to do this, ask some help from your parents, maybe your brother, your sister, whoever can help you set this up. Take some help from them and sort this out. This is a 5-minute step. This is a mandatory step that you have to do for 5 minutes. You'll never have to do this again. Do it once and then forget about it. Okay, so do this one. Download, extract, copy and paste into the CSRC folder. And after that, this is a slightly complex thing. Okay, if you have never done this before, it might look complex, but I have timed it. It literally takes 2 minutes of your time. So this is what you're going to do. If I am assuming you have put this in CSRC Flutter, you're going to add that path into something called your environment variable. Okay, since all the steps are here, exactly what to do. It says in the start search bar, you get that by hitting the Windows button. You do that, type env, what to copy, what to paste, all of that is all here. Okay, and how to check if it is doing fine or not, run Flutter Doctor, all of this is here. Again, this might look complex, literally takes 2 minutes. Do it once and then you can forget all about it. Here we go. This is how it's going to look. If you hit the Windows key, you're going to see that the start button thing will come. You type env inside it. Once you do that, a box like this opens up. You're going to click on this part right here, which says environment variables. Something like this opens up. Look for a variable called path. If you have it, then edit it. If you don't have it, click on new and create a new one. Something like this will appear, and you're going to paste in whatever you've copied from there. If you've copied CSRC Flutter, then you're going to say CSRC Flutter /bin and put that here. Again, all that information is here already. Okay, so you don't have to worry. Once you do this and click, you're all set. You do this and you're done. You don't have to do anything else at the moment. You are good to go. All right. If at this point you have gone through this and you try to install this yourself as soon as this thing is over, or you can do simultaneously if you're already on your laptop, do it. In less than 10 minutes, download, install, everything will be sorted for Flutter. So that is step number 1. Okay. All of this is step number 1. There is another step in which we are going to go with visualstudio.com. Go here. Okay. And we will actually know, we'll actually go to code.visualstudio.com. This is the second one. I go here, code.visualstudio.com. And then once again, I have an installer here. There will be a download button according to your operating system, whether it is Windows or it is Mac or it is Linux. You will have a way to download it here. You also have this option. If you click on this, you can see for Windows, preferably install something that says system installer. Okay. However, it doesn't matter. User installer is also fine. Install one of them, and it's very straightforward. Click on it, download. Once you download, double click on it, follow instructions, install, and you're good to go. Okay. This is another 2-minute step. If you've got a good internet connection, if you're watching this live, your internet connection has to be decent. Download, install, all of this takes less than 2 minutes. Once you're done with that, you have to do one final thing. Okay. I promise this is the final thing. You'll not have to do anything else after this. You can get right into coding right after this. Okay. Think of this like the preparation you need to do anything. Every time you want to do something, new, there is some effort you have to put to at the beginning. This is that effort. This is a one-time effort. You'll not do this again and again, right? And let's say you have installed Visual Studio. Visual Studio looks code. It looks something like this. Okay. Most likely it will not have anything open like this. This black box, this is Visual Studio. Okay. In that, if you keep looking at the left side where my pointer is right now, if I go all the way down till this 5th button that says extensions, if these 3 squares and a 4th square looks like it's going to fit into it, this is the extensions place. You click on this. Here, you can actually search for extensions. Okay. You're going to go and say Flutter. Just search for Flutter here. Okay. For me, it is saying reload required. But since you have never installed Flutter, you will see something that looks like this, a blue button that says install. That's what you're going to find. And you're going to click that. Okay. That's what it is. If you click on that install button there, it will ask you one more question. It will say, should I install Dart also? Say yes to that. Okay. Say yes to that and you're good to go. Search for Flutter 3.2.2.0. This is Dart. This is the VS Code extension. All of this. You do this. Click on install, and after you have installed, you are asked to install Dart also. Do that and done. Okay. In the comment in this chat, I'm going to write everything that I have told just now. Okay. From beginning, this is what we have done. We have gone ahead and we have installed Flutter, made some environment variable changes. That is step number 1. Step number 2, I download and install Visual Studio Code. Once I have done that, I am going to install 2 extensions. In fact, only one. The second will be automatically installed. The first one is called Flutter. The second one is called Dart. This is step number 2. Do step 1, do step 2, and you are good to go. Right? I'm assuming you will have Google Chrome already. And if you do, that's all you need right now. That's all you do to start working with this. Is this clear? Is this making sense? Again, I can understand if this is feeling a little, boring right now. It's boring for me also. Trust me when I say for 15 years I'm doing this and this step is boring for me also. Just 10-15 minutes of your time. Do it once, forget about it, and you're good to go. Okay? All right. So if you have installed this, then you should be able to start creating mobile applications right now, immediately, no waiting. Okay. However, let me show you how you go about it. I have opened a new blank Visual Studio Code box here. Okay. And I have opened what is called a terminal in Mac. In Windows, it is called CMD or command line. In Linux also, this is called terminal. So you click on start button in Windows, type CMD, you will get something like this. Go to the folder where you want it. For example, you may want to do it in create a folder called code inside D, and then you go to D code and then type what I'm going to type. Okay, ready for this? As simple as this. You type Flutter. Okay. Step one, type the word Flutter because this is a Flutter app. What are we going to do? We want to create a new app. Okay. And then give it the name, whatever that you want. So let's say I want to call it quiz underscore 678 for this channel. Okay. This channel is the 6 to 8 channel. So if I call it 678 as the product name, I'm typing Flutter create quiz underscore 678. That's all I'm typing. 3 words, Flutter create, and then whatever app name I want. You might want to call it something else. You might call it quiz app. You might just call it quiz, whatever you want. Just do that, hit enter, and you are good to go. It takes 10-15 seconds maybe. Flutter is going to do a lot of stuff in the background and say, all done. In order to run application, do this, your application code is this, and it has done all of this code. Stuff that you don't need to understand right now. This is done, and you can now close this. Done. It's finished. Okay. Next step is that you open the path where you have installed this. Right now, I created a folder called quiz 678. I drag this and I drop this into Visual Studio Code. Okay. And then I can close this. I can close the get started one. And I have in front of me a app that I can start working with right away. Okay. I hope this is making sense so far. Okay. This might seem a little boring. Don't worry about the boring part. Okay. The boring part is only once. The fun part starts right now. And from now onwards, it is going to continue being fun because we are done and we are ready to go. Okay. At this point, I have here something that says, look at the bottom of the screen, the blue bar. It says iPhone 12 simulator for me. That's because I've got this iPhone simulator open. This is something you will not have. You will have to install it, but you don't have to install it right now. Okay. So I'm going to come here and I am going to say, I don't need this iPhone 12 simulator, but instead I want the Chrome web. Okay. For you, only this option will be available. So set up Chrome web JavaScript. It should say this. If it says this, you're good to go. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to click on this top left button. I'm going to go into the lib folder and I'm going to click on main.dart. Okay. Once again, I went here, the main folder, lib, and I click on main.dart. You have this here. You click on this once. You click on, where am I clicking? This triangle button that looks like the play button. I'm clicking on this and I'm clicking on start debugging. Okay. Because I've got this Chrome web JavaScript thing going here, it will do something. It will say launching on Chrome in debug mode, waiting for connection. All of this will happen. Just wait and watch. If everything goes fine, you should have this running on a window on your side inside Google Chrome. Okay. Do you see this? I've now got this working on Google Chrome. It says Flutter demo, something. It looks like this. It doesn't look like mobile app right now. So I'm going to right click on this, click on inspect. Then I'm going to put this at the bottom like this, dock to bottom. And having done that, in the bottom left hand here, look at where my pointer is, follow it along. There's a button that says toggle device toolbar. I click on this. Now this is in the phone mode. I have options to select here in this. Okay. So let's say I select 6, 7, 8 plus. I make this smaller, maybe set this to 100%. And now I've got a mobile phone looking thing here. I can make this smaller. Again, all of these we are going to do only once. Okay. So if you're confused at any point, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just let this go. If come back to this video if you have to understand what if you're not sure what to do, and just come back to this video and you should be good to go. Okay, so here we go. Where is my Flutter? I don't need that. I don't need it. Okay, cool. Don't need it. Come here. I don't need a widget inspector. This is my code right now. Okay, how do I know this thing is working? I know this thing is working if I click on this plus button and the number goes to 1. If you see this, imagine we started at 6:30, all right? From 6:30 to 6:50 is 20 minutes. I was able to explain everything to you from start to end and actually have a proper web application looking thing working here in front of me. Okay, that's the power of Flutter. It takes barely 15-20 minutes of your time. You come here. This class was dedicated to explaining to you how to install Flutter. Okay, I repeat, this is a little boring, but don't be deceived by today. Tomorrow onwards, we are going to start building something that looks like this. Okay. Every day, we're going to make progress. Every half an hour, we will be making progress on the app. We'll be learning new things. Today, I request you to take 15 minutes of your time and install everything. Be ready for the next class. Okay. The next class is coming your way. And with that, you will be able to start doing a lot of steps. If you've come here and in real time, this should not take you more than 15 minutes. If at any point you're confused, just come back to this video, rewind wherever you want to, pause for 1 second and watch what I am doing. Okay. Watch what I'm doing. It should be very clear. I'll do another quick summary of everything that I've told in this class right now. But if you've come to this point, what you have here is what is called the Hello World page. This Flutter demo home page that it says, right? I can come here all the way up to this point and try to find out where it says Flutter demo homepage. Okay, this says Flutter demo homepage here. So if I say hello world, yeah, and save, you will see instantly this one refreshes and I get hello world. This says debug. That means I'm building this. If I wanted this button to disappear, if I don't want that button there, I can come here, line number 106 all the way up to 110. I can come here and I can delete it along with this comment, do this and save, and that button there will disappear and all I'm going to get is this text. Okay, it says you have pushed this button this many times. I can go here, I can edit this and say welcome to your first lesson in mobile app development. If I type this, say, do you see this? Every time I save it, and I'm doing save by on keyboard, typing Control S or Command S. When I do that, every time I do this, it automatically does this hot restart. Okay. And the hot restart is going to immediately affect here. And you're going to see what you have typed here. Okay. So what did we do now? We went ahead and we changed this title a little. This was saying something else. This was saying Flutter, welcome to Flutter home demo page or whatever. That we have changed to hello world. There was a button here, a round button which had a plus symbol on it. We got rid of that. We just deleted that and that was gone. That means everything is being controlled by these lines of code. After that, I came to this part where it said something else. You have pushed the button this many times. And I have now replaced that with the code, and that can get updated here as well. Maybe if I don't want this also, this button, that this text that says 0 here, right? I can go here and I can delete that also. And again, you don't have to understand any of these, right? You don't have to understand any of this. All you have to understand is that this is it. You click on this and you will start getting what you want on the other side of the screen. Okay, cool. So here we go. This is the aim once again. So let me quickly summarize everything that I wanted to share with you. This is the aim. The aim is that we want to build this quiz where we can control the color, put question number, be able to, yeah, okay. So this is updating here now. Hang on. Let me take this here. Yeah. So this whole thing, everything that we wanted to, that's here. The widget inspector I don't want right now. So I have got this hello world, welcome to your lesson in first lesson in mobile app development. All the code that we wanted to type, right? That's all here. And this is the big plan. Okay, if you start from here, if you reach this point, that means that you are good to go with respect to development. From the next class onwards, we will start understanding how to get whatever we want on this screen. This is the app we are building once again. So it will look like this. You click on the right answer. This is the right answer. This is the right answer. This is the right answer here. This is the right answer here. This is the right answer here. So you get 600 out of 600. Maybe you can set 100 points for it, have more questions, have the ability to restart. So this is what we are going to build, a quiz app that looks and functions like Mentimeter, maybe, and the score is available immediately after the quiz. So that's the plan. I look forward to seeing a lot of you in subsequent classes. We are coming towards the end of this class. I quickly want to take a moment and let you know that in Unacademy, I'm doing a full-fledged course called Young Coders, in which we learn both app and web development. If you are interested in joining that, then definitely come over, join Unacademy's Young Coders. The details on how to download the app, what to click, all of that is in the description. You can register for this. The prices are like this. It costs you 15,000 for 6 months, 19,000 for 12 months. You get access to 280 classes. That's almost just 50 rupees or so per class. That's going to be great value for money. While I do app development and web development classes myself, you will also get access to classes like Java and C and C++ and Python and Scratch and all of that from great educators on the platform. I definitely recommend you to come join this. This would be a lot of fun, and I look forward to seeing many of you in joining those classes. Again, the details are there at the bottom. You will be able to get a 10% discount if you use a code that I have. It's called Code Live, CODELIVE. You use that and you'll get a 10% discount on and already very good price for learning so many things. All details are in the description. Go ahead and join the Telegram group also if you want to keep updated about what is going on. And I wish to see you all in those classes. This series will continue on YouTube. We have just scratched the surface of what is possible in mobile app development. We are ready now to start working towards building a full-fledged app, right? Go ahead, do the installations. Go ahead, get ready for learning how to actually start building these web apps. I hope to see you in the next class. And on that note, I want to give you a small challenge. As soon as you install the two things I have told, right? I've told you two things. Let me quickly remind what they were once more. The first one is Flutter. You click on Get Started, come to this page, and when you're here, you select either Windows, Mac, Linux, or Chrome OS, whichever one you have. Select on that, follow these instructions, download, extract, set your path, you're good to go. Second step, come to code.visualstudio.com. Once again, download the file, install it. After that, go to extensions, click and create a search for Flutter. It'll install Flutter and Dart extensions, two things. All installations are done. Then open the terminal, Flutter, create your folder name, drag the folder into the Visual Studio Code, click on main.dart, run with debug, and you're good to go. Okay. Just this much. All of this I was able to do in front of you while explaining everything in within 30 minutes. I'm sure you'll be able to do all of this in less than 15 minutes. Go ahead, do it, and leave a comment on this video if you have installed it and if you are waiting for the next class. Okay. On that note, I will take your leave and I wish you happy coding. Bye bye.